Stand at the ocean's edge and you'll see waves, feel the wind, forces that are obvious, powerful, and impossible to ignore. But if you pause for a moment, you'll realize that what you see is only the surface. The ocean's true strength lies deeper, in the silent, relentless currents that shape everything above. These hidden currents move mountains of water, guiding ships and shaping coastlines, all while remaining invisible to the casual observer. The real power is in the hidden currents below, always present, always in motion. Power in human affairs works the same way. Its true force is subtle, invisible, and often overlooked by those who only pay attention to what's on the surface. It's the quiet influence, the unspoken alliances, the silent agreements that truly move the world. Most people focus on titles, wealth, or obvious authority, believing these are the sources of real power. They chase after status symbols and visible rewards, thinking that's where influence lies. But the real game is played beneath the surface, in the realm of subtle gestures, quiet decisions, and the ability to read what isn't said aloud. True power is about understanding the undercurrents that shape every interaction. To survive and thrive, you must learn to read these hidden currents. It's a skill that separates those who merely float from those who navigate with purpose. It's not just about ambition, it's about understanding human nature and the motivations that drive people. Every person you meet is moved by invisible forces, desires, fears, loyalties, and ambitions that are rarely spoken but always felt. Why do some rise while others fall? Why do some seem to glide effortlessly to the top, while others struggle despite their talents? Often, it's their ability to sense and adapt to these invisible forces. They know when to push forward and when to hold back, when to speak and when to listen. Power is a dance of shadows and light, a game played everywhere from boardrooms to palaces, from bustling cities to quiet corners of the world. It's a performance where every move matters, and every misstep can cost you dearly. The laws of power aren't written down, but they're as real as gravity. They govern every interaction, every opportunity, every risk. Ignore them, and you risk being swept away, caught off guard by forces you never saw coming, left wondering what went wrong. One law stands above the rest, counterintuitive, but crucial. It's a principle that defies our instincts, yet holds the key to lasting influence. It asks you to step back, to let others shine, even when you could outshine them yourself. It's about knowing when to hold your power in reserve, and when to let others take the lead. This isn't weakness, it's strategic wisdom. It's the art of restraint, of understanding that sometimes the greatest strength is in not showing all your cards. Throughout history, those who mastered this balance thrived, building legacies that lasted for generations, shaping the destinies of nations and organizations alike, while those who ignored it fell, brought down by their own pride, or by the resentment of those they overshadowed. We'll explore stories of triumph and ruin and the delicate art of knowing when to step forward and when to step back. These lessons are timeless, echoing through every era and every culture. In the world of power, restraint can be your greatest weapon. Sometimes, holding back is the boldest move you can make. Let's begin our journey into these unseen currents. Together, we'll uncover the secrets that lie beneath the surface and learn how to navigate the tides of power with wisdom and grace. The first lesson is one that has shaped the destinies of kings and commoners alike. It's a rule that has determined who rises and who falls, who leads and who follows. Are you ready to learn the rule that governs the game? The journey into the heart of power begins now. The first law of power: never outshine the master. This principle is as old as leadership itself, whispered in the halls of every successful organization, and echoed in the stories of history's greatest strategists. Impressing those above you is tempting, especially when you're eager to prove your worth. But if you go too far, you'll inspire fear, not gratitude. The higher you rise, the more delicate the balance becomes. Your ambition can easily be mistaken for a threat. Make your superiors look brilliant, and you'll rise with them. Outshine them, and you'll fall just as quickly. The wise know that true advancement comes from elevating those above you, not overshadowing them. Think of the moon. It shines by reflecting the sun's light, never competing, only complementing. The moon's beauty is undeniable, but it never forgets its source of illumination. In power, be the moon. Let your talents reflect glory onto your master. Your skills should be a mirror, amplifying their strengths and making them shine even brighter. When your ideas succeed, give them the credit. Let your victories become their triumphs, and you'll earn their trust and protection. When projects flourish, let them take the bow. Step back and allow your superiors to bask in the spotlight, even if you were the architect behind the scenes. Recognition will come quietly, through trust and favor, not loud self-promotion. The most valuable rewards are often given in private, not in public applause. This isn't about hiding your skills forever, it's about timing and presentation. There will be moments to step forward, but wisdom lies in knowing when to hold back. Be a star, but let your master be the North Star. Guide others subtly, but let the main light shine from above. Your brilliance should illuminate their greatness, not cast a shadow. The art is in making others look good while quietly building your own reputation. This takes self-control and a deep understanding of ego. It's not easy to restrain your desire for recognition, but patience is a powerful ally. Many fail here. Our culture celebrates standing out, but in hierarchies, too much light can blind. The urge to be noticed can be your undoing if you're not careful. A threatened master will find fault, exclude you, or replace you. Even the most talented can be cast aside if they forget this law. The law is harsh, but it's true. Power is a game of perception, and perception is reality. Subtlety and patience are your allies. Move quietly, observe carefully, and act with intention. Serve the ego of those above you, and you'll secure your place. Make them feel indispensable, and you'll become indispensable too. Challenge it, and you'll be cast aside. The cost of misjudging your place can be swift and unforgiving. The art is in knowing how to shine, without ever outshining. True mastery is subtle, almost invisible, but always effective. Master this, and you master the game. In the end, the shadow that moves with wisdom is the one that endures. To truly follow this law, you must first understand the complex mind of those who hold power. Their world is shaped by constant scrutiny, high expectations, and the ever-present risk of being undermined. Leaders are often isolated, surrounded by people who want something from them, yet rarely able to trust anyone completely. The higher they rise, the lonelier it becomes at the top. Their authority depends on appearing confident and superior, even when they feel insecure or uncertain inside. Every gesture, every word is carefully measured to maintain their image. This isn't vanity, it's a necessity of leadership. Projecting strength is a shield against doubt, both from others and from within themselves. When a subordinate's talent threatens that image, it feels like a challenge to their very identity. Even well-intentioned brilliance can be seen as a threat if it overshadows the leader. Even the most powerful, like King Louis XIV, were sensitive to rivals. History is filled with stories of rulers who felt threatened by those closest to them. Power is about appearances, being the center of the universe, the sun around which everyone else orbits. Leaders must constantly reinforce this perception. If you make your master feel intelligent for hiring you, you'll be rewarded. Subtle flattery and gratitude can go a long way in reinforcing their sense of wisdom and authority. Make them feel inferior and you'll be resented. Even a small slight or unintended show of superiority can breed lasting animosity. Your goal: make them feel smarter, more powerful, more visionary. It's a psychological tightrope, requiring constant awareness and careful balance. Success comes from elevating your master, not yourself. When you help them shine, you secure your own place in their favor. Walk this line with skill and subtlety, and you'll not only stay in their good graces, you'll thrive in the shadow of the throne. History's warning: Nicolas Fouquet, finance minister to King Louis XIV, threw a party to impress the king. The chateau, the gardens, the entertainment, all outshone the king's own court. Fouquet believed he was proving his loyalty and worth, but Louis saw a rival, not a servant. The party was evidence of a threat, not devotion. The next day Fouquet was arrested, his possessions seized, and he spent his life in prison. His real crime? Outshining the master. He mistook grandeur for loyalty and paid the price. In power, perception is everything. Fouquet's ambition melted his wings. He flew too close to the sun. Let his fall be your lesson. Fouquet's party failed because it made the king feel overshadowed. Every compliment to Fouquet was an insult to Louis's authority. The king saw a rival, not a supporter. Fouquet's intentions didn't matter. Only the king's perception did. He failed to see through the king's eyes, blinded by his own brilliance. In power, empathy is essential. Study your master's insecurities and values. Frame your success as their achievement. Fouquet made himself the star, and was extinguished. Never forget, your master's ego shapes your fate. Contrast Fouquet with Galileo Galilei, who mastered the art of power. Galileo's discovery of Jupiter's moons was revolutionary. Instead of claiming all the glory, he named the moons after his patron's family, the Medici. He tied his discovery to their greatness, not just his own. Galileo wrote to the Grand Duke, likening the Medici to the center of the universe. The patron felt celebrated, not threatened. Galileo was rewarded with a prestigious position and freedom to pursue his work. He didn't need a lavish display, he made his master the star. His genius was in making others feel brilliant. The lesson: use your talents to elevate those above you. In return, you'll gain support, security, and freedom. Galileo's subtlety secured his place in history. Make your master shine, and you'll shine too. How do you apply this today? Subtlety is key. Give credit publicly, offer criticism privately, praise your boss's leadership when projects succeed, ask for their advice. Even if you don't need it, it shows respect and gives them ownership. Present information that makes them look prepared and wise. Be their eyes and ears, making them shine in meetings. Operate the spotlight, don't stand in it. Quietly share your achievements, framing them as team or company wins. Connect your success to their vision. Become indispensable by supporting, not overshadowing. Your influence grows in the shadows. Subtle support builds trust and lasting power. The urge for recognition is strong, but breaking this law is dangerous. Human nature hasn't changed, egos in power are still fragile. Outshining your master makes you a target. The consequences may be subtle: missed promotions, isolation, ignored ideas. You'll feel the chill, but never see the blow coming. Those in power shape the narrative. If they feel threatened, they'll undermine you. Labels like arrogant or difficult stick. Your talent won't save you if you're seen as a rival. True power is built slowly by making others look good. You gain influence by supporting, not competing. The brightest star burns out fastest. The wise strategist glows steadily, enduring and indispensable. Master the shadows and you master the game.